Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NBA day-to-day predictions, and I'm also going to give you guys my NBA recaps. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Let's get it, let's go. Alright, so you know how I said last time, not yesterday but the day after, like 2 days ago, that I said I was late on this video and I chose the Bucks. Yeah, it was, to be honest, when the Bucks and New York Knicks play, they're going to play again here in a little bit. I will tell you guys my recaps. Yeah, it's fun when the Bucks and New York Knicks play, but the problem is just like the Knicks, man, don't know how to stand up straight when they play against the Bucks. Hopefully later today they get a W on a special day for them, a special day for everybody. All I'm saying is this was a blowout. This was disgusting. Did I want to tune into it? A little bit. I really did. But the issue was there was another game. Giannis manages too much to handle. Literally too much to handle. All these Bucks fans out there, you know how bad that... Not how bad. You guys know how much it is to handle Giannis. You need like a whole squad to get Giannis. And I told you my props. Congratulations to Giannis. I'm a huge fan of Giannis. And I'm not saying nothing about Giannis, okay? Giannis is a good young star in the NBA, and if people don't realize that, then they're living reality. Because guess what? Giannis is going to be the face of the NBA. Maybe it's now, maybe it's down in the future. Regardless, if people keep saying, "Oh, who's the face of the NBA?" and people don't see it in front of their eyes, I can tell you who it is. It is this guy right here in our face. It is this guy on this team. His name is Giannis Antetokounmpo, number 34 for the Bucks, and he is one of the greatest young stars in the NBA. And I just don't know how people don't see it. Maybe other people do, or don't see it. My bad. If maybe other people don't see it, and I do. You guys need to tell me what you guys don't see in Giannis. Because I'm shocked. I'm amazed how people don't think the Bucks of Giannis is not a good player or a good star. I'm not going to say nothing and say Giannis is a scary, scary threat, which he is. Don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about the whole squad of the Bucks. I don't see the whole squad of the Bucks as a scary threat. The only way that I say they're scary is if they add another superstar, like another one with Giannis, Damian Lillard, and somebody else, you know. But till then, no. I think the Boston Celtics are a scary threat in the East. Like, think of this, okay? And I'm just gonna say this out of the blue, okay? And you guys can say I'm wrong, you can say I'm right, or you can picture it. Imagine Giannis is on the Boston Celtics with Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday, Dinkus Pinkus, Derek White, all of those squad members on the Celtics in Giannis. Now, I'm not going to go too far and say they're going to get Damian Lillard, but imagine the Boston Celtics has Giannis and all of those players. Oh my God. Let me tell you this now. Nobody will beat them. Nobody. They are going to win it. If the Boston Celtics want to beat the Los Angeles Lakers in NBA championships, there's your puzzle. There's your piece. Bring Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Celtics with Jason Tatum. And you can even argue with me and tell me what team can stop them in the East. What team can stop them in the West? Bring like the duo, like the Golden State Warriors back in the day. The 2015, 2016 Warriors. All I'm saying is, if these Celtics or if these Bucks want to win a championship, they got to get another superstar. And same thing goes with the Celtics. Same thing. I'm not a Celtics fan. I am a Los Angeles Lakers fan. All I'm saying is I'm a Jason Tatum fan. That's all I'm saying. I'm a Jason Tatum fan. But if these Celtics want to win a championship, there's their piece, there's their puzzle, there's their secret. They need to get another superstar. Another one. And I know what you're saying. They have a bunch of them there on Celtics. I know they do. Everybody knows. Everybody watches them every single week. But let me tell you this. The only way for these Celtics to get another one, and they want to be better than the Lakers, be better than everybody in the NBA, there you go. And same thing goes to the Bucks. Bucks, here's the thing. They did phenomenal in this game. I didn't tune into it, but I'm guessing Giannis went off. Again, whoever doesn't like Giannis, you're not a fan of the NBA. Giannis is the next phase of the NBA. People need to stop saying, who is the next person in the NBA? Who's the next face? Is it Ja Morant, Zion? We might find our second piece or our second phase in the NBA. And you know who that is? Again, it is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, people were saying Jimmy Butler's the next phase of the NBA. He was. I don't know, man. I'm not going to say anything about he fell off, but he's not doing so good in Miami. You guys can even clown me in the comments. I'll tell you this right now. Miami's not doing so good. Yeah, sure, they're sitting somewhere in the Eastern Conference. I lost where they're sitting. I will be probably looking at it tonight for the East and Western Conference, and then I will give you guys that recap tomorrow. But either way, Bucks need to be a scary team. And I know people are saying the Bucks are a good team. They are. Don't get me wrong. I love watching the Bucks. I'm excited for this game today. But yeah, let's move on to the Knicks, because I know a lot of people are saying you talk too much about the Bucks. Let me talk about the Knicks. All right. I'm guessing this game was in, I don't know, Madison Square Garden or Boston. I don't know, because again, I didn't tune into it. But Julius Randle, RJ Barrett. Here's the thing. I have nothing to say against these Knicks because you know why? They lost this game. I don't know if they knew they were going to go into this game and say we're going to have a heavy fight, which regardless they did. Again, going against Giannis in the squad, man, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. But the Knicks, man, do I say they need help? I mean, it depends who you want to get out there. I said in my other videos, and previously, I'm gonna keep saying it. The only way the Knicks become like a, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna bash you Knicks fans, okay? I'm not gonna bash you, okay? All I'm saying is you need a piece and you need to go get them. Hopefully the time is right and you guys go get him. Go get Donovan Mitchell. And I've said that in my other videos. I know people are shocked and say that because everybody knew in my other videos that I was going to say him. Wouldn't you guys like him in a New York Knicks uniform? Me personally, I would want to see him in that blue and orange, white and orange jersey. I don't know if it's me, but I like seeing some awesome colors on some jerseys. But the only way the Knicks want to compete, which they always do, which I'm happy the New York Knicks compete because guess what? I'm going for them every game, every season. I'm going for them. But if the Knicks want to make that big step and bring a championship to New York, which by far that's the best place to win a championship or the best place to play basketball. I'm saying that right now to every basketball fan out there, every football fan out there, any other sport out there. All I'm saying is New York is the best place to play sports. All I'm saying. Go get Donovan Mitchell. That's all I'm saying. Because if you go get Donovan, that fits the puzzle, and I think everything is good. But it also realizes how much cap space you guys got, how much money you got on the team to go get him. And I'm not gonna say Cavs should just get rid of him because the Cavs have no shot of making the Eastern Conference. Again, I don't know how many games it's going to take the Cavs to win. The only reason why they're winning, and I don't care what you guys say, is because of Donovan Mitchell and because of Darius Garland. But Darius Garland is out for a few games, this is what last time I said and heard. But the New York Knicks need to go get Donovan Mitchell. They need to make it happen because guess what? If they go get him, I'm telling you right now, these Knicks are going to be the same conversation as the Boston Celtics. The same as the Bucks. You know, those kind of teams. And if you want to be in the talks with like those kind of teams, I'm telling you right now, make it happen. But guys, we're gonna do this really quick so we can move on. Boston Celtics, Flippers, no Kawhi, of course, because you know why? I told you guys, he's practicing on the bench. So when the NBA championships comes, or when the NBA finals roll around the corner, he's going to practice on the bench. Or sit on the bench, my bad, not practice. Well, he is practicing on the bench too, if you want to say that. These Flippers suck. They got blown out. They literally got blown out. 145 to 108. Now, you guys might say, Savage, did you tune into this game? Being honest with you, I was doing something else, but I will say I did tune into this game. You guys know when I see these Flippers lose, I tune in and I talk a lot of smack. It is a phenomenal day, that was a phenomenal day for these Flippers to lose. We'll see in the next game. Hopefully they lose. I don't think they will though. But Boston Celtics again. Do I need to even bring it up? Go get Giannis. I know it's a long shot, but imagine you see Giannis in a green and white uniform. Now, I'm not going to say anything and say I'm a Celtics fan if Giannis joins the team. No. There's two players on there that I like. Giannis, Jason Tatum. You guys already see I rep purple and yellow. Alright, you guys see the Laker banner behind me. I'm not going to change teams. And plus, the Lakers and Celtics are going to win, or one of those teams are going to win their 18th banner. But to be honest with you, I'm going to say this 100%. I honestly think, and probably people are going to hate on me or agree with me, I honestly think the Celtics are going to win it. I honestly do. All those people out there on TNT, ESPN, and ABC, Stephen A. Smith, was talking about it earlier today. He's saying Boston Celtics were shooting a lot of threes in their last game, and he brought up the other game. He didn't bring up this game here, the Boston Celtics Flippers. Boston Celtics shot a lot of threes against the Flippers because the Flippers are easy. They're light work. Just get them off of their tracks a little bit, and then they're gonna start falling off. That's all I gotta say to you. But I'm saying this now. Boston might win their NBA championship. All I'm saying is watch out for these Boston Celtics. I don't think nobody can beat them. Nobody. I don't think the Minnesota Timberwolves can beat them. They're number one in the West. They can't beat them. All I'm saying is we got a good game this upcoming day or today. But guys, that is my recap for these two games. Let's move on to this game here. Zion and the Rockets. I lost. I did go for the Pelicans. I'm kind of annoyed about this. How did you let the Rockets beat you? The Rockets suck. No hate to any Rockets fan out there. I'm just saying your team sucks. I'm not hating on you. I'm just hating on your team. Jalen Green, whatever his name is not performing like he was. I mean, to be honest, he was never performing. But yeah. Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, and all of them. How'd you lose this game by 2? I'm still waiting because you know why? This pisses me off. The one time that I choose against a team that I want to win, they lose. Now I'm not gonna sit here, cry, and do everything. No, I'm not. Because you know why? It's a game. It's a fun sport to watch. I win, I lose. Not every game you win. I guarantee that. Name me one fan that wins every game, from basketball to football and to any other sport out there. There is no way you can go undefeated in a game. I wish I did. I guarantee it. I wish I did. But again, Zion Williamson, CJ McCollum. Do I see the Pelicans as a threat in the Western Conference? No, I don't. As nice as me saying that, I do not see you guys as a threat. And again, I'm saying this now before the NBA playoffs start here in a few months or even longer. But I don't see the Pelicans as a threat. I really don't. I don't know, man. All I say is, and the only way that I don't like the Pelicans, which I don't, I just like Zion. If Zion Williamson gets traded next season, then I would be so happy. But it doesn't look like he is. Who knows? Anything could change. Anything could change. I just like watching Zion. That's the reason why I tune into every Zion game since he got drafted. I mean, his first 2 seasons were not good because he went down, and then now everybody's saying that he's too overweight, too fat. I'm not gonna be honest. If somebody says, "Am I overweight?" I'm gonna say you're fat. Like Zion Williamson, bro, you're fat, man. I'm a huge fan of you, bro, but you're fat. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, we're gonna move on to these real quick. Orlando Magic, Pacers. I am glad I went for Orlando. Pacers just. Who thought Tyrese Halliburton can pull these Pacers to an NBA Finals championship? Yeah, you can do the in-season tournament. Yeah, because nobody cared about it this season. Nobody cared about it except for the Los Angeles Lakers and the Indiana Pacers. But all I can say is, man, Tyrese Halliburton, enough saying about this guy. It's going to be nonstop after nonstop about this guy. No matter what player you get that's a superstar or not a superstar for the Pacers, they're not going to be a legitimate team. They're just not. Because you know why? You still have a lot of players in the Eastern Conference. You got the Knicks, R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle. You got the Bucks, Damian, Giannis. You got Celtics, Jason Tatum, Jrue Holiday. And you got Philly, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid. Like, does anybody really think the Pacers are a threat? Like, please comment down below, Pacers fans or any other fans out there, because I don't know why people are giving Tyrese Halliburton his props. Yeah, he's a good young star. I'm not going to get it wrong. He is. But I'm not going to sit up here and say, oh, the Pacers suck. Oh, the Pacers are this. The Pacers are good. No. The Pacers are what they are. They won the in-season tournament for a reason. It's not because nobody tried except for the Los Angeles Lakers. Giannis felt short against those Pacers last time. I'm not going to sit here and get mad. No. He felt short. And that happens to everybody. But, yeah. But let's move on to these. Hornets. Chicken McNuggets. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't even know how these Hornets, man, even lost by this bad, bro. I mean, not that bad. It's like 95 to 102. That is insane, man. That is insane. These Hornets, man, they're a team to fail. And I know that's hard for people to understand, but it is. You guys are not good. You guys are not a legit team. Even with LaMelo Ball on the floor, you guys are still not legit. But I'm surprised you guys actually held up by the Chicken McNuggets with Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray, and Caldwell Pope, and all that squad. But the Hornets, man, out of any team that can hold up with them is the Hornets. I hope this is a joke. I really do. I said it before in my other videos. Hornets are not a good team. They only got a good. They got one dude on the Hornets. Not even dude, to be honest. But you guys already know he's not a player. It's Michael Jordan, the GOAT all time. Yeah. All I'm saying is that's the only reason why these Hornets are a team in the NBA. That's the reason why people like them. It's because of Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is that team. Alright? Now, I'm not going to say nothing and say the Hornets are going to win a championship. No, absolutely not. They suck. They suck. They're so bad. I'm a huge fan of Michael Jordan, But to lie to Jordan's face and say they're gonna win one, no, they're not. They're way too far to win one of those. I don't know what's worse, the Hornets or the Wizards. You know, we're not gonna talk about Detroit because Detroit's another planet, another century because they're so down bad. But yeah, you guys comment down below. Me personally, I'd rather say the Hornets suck because, you know, the Wizards actually did pretty much hold up against Golden State, which I'll give you my recap here in a little bit for them. But again, the Hornets are not good. But yeah, Ja Morant, Ice Tray. I mean, aren't they like 3-0 with Ja coming back? But all I can say is Ja's back. Well, he's been back, and they keep winning. Do you guys think, and I want to ask you guys something, and you guys can comment down below, do you think the Grizzlies are going to catch up to their losing streak? I think it's 8 wins and 19 losses. Or do you think they're going to get another loss before they catch up to their losing streak? You guys comment down below. I don't know if it's 7 or 8. I don't know. But yeah. Ice Tray. I mean, they did pretty. I mean, if you think about it, they lost to 119 to 125. I don't know, man. I don't know. This was actually a pretty interesting game. I didn't tune into it. I mean, I would, but I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll move on. All right, let's move on. Kate Cunningham against Mikal Bridges. I mean, I did say that Detroit is such a bad team just a second ago. They said their own fan base said sell the team. Now, what kind of fan base is that? Please tell me, because Kate Cunningham is not doing nothing out there. I told Detroit, and I think it's over now. I don't want to do it no more. It's off the table. Detroit, don't even pick me up. I'm not even going to play for you guys. You guys suck. Now your own fans are telling you to sell the team. That is hilarious. How does your own fan base tell you that? And if anything, you guys should bench Kate Cunningham, because I think he's the issue. I'm not going to say nothing on Monty Williams, bro, because I do play for he was a coach for the Phoenix Buns. But you lost to, I mean, well, regardless, they're not going to lose. They are. I told them, I said this before I made this recap. I told them, stay home. Get fined, because you are going out there and you are wasting your time. And you are going to lose to a Brooklyn Nets team with Mikal Bridges and Ben Simmons. I did go for the Brooklyn Nets. I'm not going to say anything like this is easy. But regardless, this was probably a winning game. But regardless, man, whoever went to this game, you must have felt short. You must have felt depressed because of this game. Detroit's so down bad. Like, it's too hard to say a word because there's no words coming to my mind about this game. I don't know, man. I don't know. And now Adam Silver wants to say he wants to take the Indiana Pacers to the G League. I mean, to be honest, they were going to go regardless because they're a terrible team. Nobody thought they were going to be a legit team with Kate Cunningham and Monty Williams. But you guys can tell me in the comments, do you think Kate Cunningham is, or no, not Kate Cunningham, Monty Williams is actually playing Detroit with all that money and just doing terrible? You guys comment down below. Alright, we're gonna move on. Alright, Toronto Raptors, Jazz. I forgot who I went for. I forgot who I went for. I mean, they lose to a Jazz team with Jordan Clarkson. Please tell me. Please tell me. How did that happen? I want to know. Dennis the Menace. I want to know how you lost this game. I'm not going to say nothing and say you guys are this, you guys are that, but you lost this game. and that was. And I'm not gonna say you needed this. Both of these teams were boring. Just point the facts out, but I have to choose it because I want to. But watching the Jazz in Toronto, it must be a boring game for everybody. Did I tune into this game one bit? No. I want to watch an interesting game. This is not interesting at all. You're watching two terrible teams run across the court for what? 3 hours? Not worth it for me. It's not. They Toronto lost to 119 to 126. But yeah, we're gonna move on. The Bulls lost against Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs. I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of a shocker. I did not see this one bit. This was actually a shocker. Donovan Mitchell is probably going off in this game. Donovan Mitchell is probably going off in this game like he always does, but the Bulls, man. Yeah. Do I have to say anything? Do I really have to say anything again? I lost how many games you guys won. I don't even know if you guys even lost a game in that conversation. When you guys were on that conversation I was talking about. But no, I don't think Darius Garland played, but Donovan probably went off in this game. You guys let me know, because again, I didn't see this game. I saw it for a little bit, and then after that, no. But just when the Bulls were about to catch up to their losing streak, they get really hit hard by a really good team. Now, in no means word is, I'm not going to sit here and say the Cavs are not good. I'm not going to sit here and say the Cavs suck. But you guys are a decent team. You guys are a decent squad. It's just when you watch DeMar DeRozan and Darius Garland, or not Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, because Darius Garland's not even playing. Donovan Mitchell, you know it's going to be a show. Regardless, any kind of Bulls game or any Cavs game, it's going to be a show. But regardless, this was a pretty good game. Yeah, they lost 109 to 95. I went for the Bulls. Just pointing that out. But, yeah. I went for Oklahoma City Thunder. Los Angeles Lakers, I think they came off of back-to-back in this game. How do you lose? How do you lose? How do you win a 9-point game? Do I say that I tune into this game? I don't even know, man. I forgot, to be honest. Most of these games, I forgot if I tune into them. But I will say this. The Lakers beat Oklahoma City Thunder. And the Flippers got blown out by this team. Blown out. Now, I'm not going to say anything that the Lakers needed this win. I'm happy the Lakers got the dub. But I'm also mad because Oklahoma City Thunder lost. Shea should have got this dub. Needed this dub. But they lost. AD and Chad Holmgren, those two men were fighting in the box like nothing. Watching those two big men on the floor, bro. Yeah, like I said, man, I was watching two big men on the floor, literally on each team. It is fun to watch. I like watching these big players fighting it out on the court. It's fun. Whatever team you are on, I will still root for you guys' team. As long as it's not the Flippers, you guys should be good. But either way, man, this game was kind of interesting. Kind of not, kind of. Depends how you guys want to say it. D'Lo got benched in this game. Here's my what I think about it, okay? And I'm not going to say that nobody knew this, but to be honest with you, and I want to say I knew this, and I didn't want to, spoil something, and I'm not even lying with you guys. I kind of knew he was going to get benched. Like, I knew he was. Don't tell me no, don't say you're lying, don't say this. I tell you he was, because look at his last games. Look what he's been putting up. Look at his points. You're going to tell me he's going to keep his starting job over getting benched? Now, he's an amazing player. He was an amazing player in Minnesota and Brooklyn Nets, Golden State. And then he was doing so good. And then you know what? The Lakers are like, you know what? Let's go pick him up. Picks him up right again and falls short. I don't know, like I told you guys in my other videos, previous videos, that when any player that comes to Los Angeles, they start missing shots, start doing bad defense, start doing all this. And then when they go into another team that's not the Los Angeles Lakers, they start doing amazing. They start shooting like Shaq, like Michael Jordan. They start shooting like those kind of players. And it just pisses me off. Why can't one player have the same motivation to go to the Los Angeles Lakers? Like, imagine Jason Tatum went from the Celtics to the Bucks. Do you think he's gonna, go off? I don't know. Most likely he will. I'm not going to say the Los Angeles Lakers because, one player goes from one team that they're fighting with to the NBA championship to the other team that's fighting with another NBA championship. I would love to see Jason Tatum in the Lakers uniform. That is not going to happen, I don't think, ever. I really don't see that happening. I would love to, but I don't see it. Regardless, man, either way, this game was probably interesting. I watched it I'm not gonna lie, I watched it for a little bit, just a little bit, and I did something else because, again, I'm not gonna say anything. This is easy work for the Lakers, bro. Every game they're going for, they're kind of winning, or they were kind of struggling to win. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, we're gonna move on to these last few games. San Antonio Spurs. Die. Victor is trash. That's all I gotta say to you guys. Spurs fans, Victor fans. Do I have to sit here and say anything? No. But I will give you guys props for the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks, props to you because you hold them up to 144 to 119. Now that's a blowout. Spurs, you're gonna go back to a losing streak. Hopefully you go back to 18 and you never see the Lakers again. But if you do see the Lakers down in the future with their 18th losing streak, just know that AD's ready. AD's gonna come out there and do a show over Victor. Again, Victor's not a good player. Victor's not. People need to stop giving him hype, and I'm glad all his hype went down because he's not that legitimate player. He's just not that guy. You guys really think that Spurs Nation, he can get you a championship? I'd rather say, and I'm saying this the nicest way I can, I honestly think the Bulls can get a championship than the Spurs with that kind of squad the Bulls have. And that is, and a Spurs fan can take it, that's really disrespectful. That is not. That's funniness. I like that. I honestly think the Chicago Bulls can win a championship with that kind of squad. We're not talking about against the Lakers. We're not talking about against Portland. We're not talking about against Golden State Warriors. If these two are right here, San Antonio Spurs, Chicago Bulls, fighting it out, guess who it's going to be? Chicago Bulls at the end of the day. Because you know why? They have DeMar DeRozan, they had Zach LaVine, Caruso's been in that spotlight before. It's just, and I know people are going to say, yeah, those player has, Victor hasn't. Okay, and the same spotlight is for him to get drafted, right? That's the same spotlight. Victor's not a good player. Regardless, you guys can't say he's not, or you guys can't say he is. He's not a good player. He's terrible. He's not even a phenomenal player on the court. He's disgusting. He's boring. But either way, man, Victor's a terrible player, and I'm gonna keep saying that until the season's over. So enjoy it. Next game we're gonna talk. Oh, not next game. Next player we're gonna talk about is Luka. I didn't tune into this game, so I don't even know if Kyrie played or Luka, but I'm guessing that Luka did go off if he played in this game. I don't even know if he played in this game, but regardless, this was easy work for the Mavs. At this point, bro, they should have just they should have let Luka sit on the bench with this kind of many points, which they probably did. I'm glad Dallas got this dub, man, because if they lost to this sorry team, they're gonna be like the Lakers, you know. They're gonna be like the Lakers, and if the Lakers can go back and get that W, I think they would. But you can't go back in time, you know. But we're gonna move on to the last two games. Golden State Warriors and Portland. Do I have to say anything? Do I have to say anything about Steph, Clay? No. They're doing their thing, you know. They're doing their thing. They're just doing that kind of stuff, you know. DeAndre Ayton's still bad. All of it's still bad. But yeah, we're gonna move this on real quick. Anything do I have to say about the Warriors? I say get better on defense. That's all I say. And same as Portland, I say find another superstar. DeAndre Ayton, and some other guy, I don't know his name, is not your superstar. But regardless, whatever superstar they get, I don't think they're going to be good. They had one superstar, and that guy was Damian Lillard. Until then, they're not going to be another team until they get another superstar. Warriors have their superstar. It's Steph Curry. That's all I'm saying, Steph Curry. Maybe Clay, if you guys want to say Clay too, which I do like Clay. But yeah, man, this game was probably, boring to watch. All right, last game. Sacramento Kings, Minnesota. I mean, at this point, would you want to say I went for the Kings? I mean, would you want to say the Kings, man, we're not having good because I think they came off of back-to-back. I think every team that I said that won or lost did come off of back-to-back, if I'm correct. Minnesota, I mean, do I have to say anything about Ant-Man, Karl Anthony Towns, and what's his name? Anthony Edwards, Ant-Man. Do I have to say anything about those two players? I'm not gonna. Okay, I watched this game. I'm not gonna lie with you guys, and and it surprises me how Minnesota's in first place. It really does. And if you guys say, what do you mean by that? They're just not that good of a team. Don't get me wrong. I like watching Minnesota, but Minnesota, I don't think they deserve to be in first place in the Western Conference because they were kind of struggling against the Sacramentos and the Lakers. That is insane. And the Lakers lost, and the Sacramento lost. And you guys can say, "Oh, that's a W." Yeah, that's all we need. But the defense-wise, the only reason why not Minnesota, the reason why the Lakers and Kings were losing this game, they were missing every shot. That's all I'm saying. They were missing every shot. And every shot, if they can get all those shots back, I'm telling you right now, I think Minnesota would have lost this game and the last game. But until then, I'm not going to sit here and say Minnesota's a scary team. Because I've seen them play. I've seen them in action. They're really not that scary. People can stop giving Ant-Man and Karl Anthony Towns props. Okay, you're holding the Western Conference first place. Okay, let's see how it is in a few months when you go to the NBA Championship. Are you a legit team? We got to wait and see. But guys, that is my NBA recap for a few weeks ago. I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap for today. There was no basketball yesterday because it was all, NFL games. So today we are getting 5 games, and we are getting 3 football games. Really quick before I say anything, or before I give you my recap, I will be tuning into all of these games. Today is a fun game day for both sports, football and basketball. Raider Nation, I'm gonna say this now, loud and clear, before any game starts. You are gonna lose the game. You are, and I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm wrong, but most likely I'm not gonna be wrong. You're going against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. You are gonna lose this game, regardless. One way or another, you are gonna lose. But we got 5 basketball games, 3 football games. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. Please, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below. We got Giannis against the New York Knicks just a few weeks ago. I did go for the Bucks or the Knicks. I forgot who I went for in that recap. But I'm going to go with the Bucks in this one. I'm going with Giannis. I'll be tuning into it right once I'm done with this. But hopefully this is not a blowout. Hopefully this is a good game. Hopefully RJ Barrett, Julius Randle bring up all the show, man. This is what they want. And I think it's in New York. So, you know what? Like I said, man, playing in New York for sports is fun. Playing in sports, it's fun. If you play in New York, it's fun. Regardless, it's fun. I don't know what you guys are gonna say. Like, no, it's not. It is. All of that. All those fans yelling at you for winning, and that's just amazing. That is fun to. I wonder how RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Jalen Brunson handle that pressure. I mean, we just gotta wait and see later today, or here in a few minutes. But I got the Bucks on this one. It's gonna be a good game. Golden State Warriors, Chicken McNuggets, Steph Curry against Nikola. I'm gonna take the Golden State Warriors on this one, regardless if they win or lose, because you know Steph is an amazing player, and I like watching Steph. But man, these Chicken McNuggets. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh wow, you're going with the Chicken McNuggets because you know they're gonna win." Well, to be honest, we don't know if they're gonna win. Like, we don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say they're gonna win. You're going against Stephen Curry, and I know I said stuff in the past about the Warriors, but here's the thing: never give up on Steph Curry, man, because Steph Curry can do anything he wants. That man can shoot threes all he wants, and he can win them. But regardless, I'm going with the Warriors. Hopefully this is a good game too. Yeah. Los Angeles Lakers, Boston Celtics. Okay, you guys might be shocked about this, and I'm shocked about it too. I don't think the Lakers are going to win this game. Stephen A. Smith, all those people that work for the TNT crew or TV crew, whatever it is, do you guys really think the Los Angeles Lakers can beat the Boston Celtics? Like, you're talking to a team that lost to a San Antonio Spurs team. You're talking to a team that barely won against the Thunder. What makes you think they can beat the Boston Celtics? The Boston Celtics were hot against the Flippers. And I told you, these Celtics are a really good team. They are a scary team. So, I am going with, and I know I'm a Lakers fan, I know it's going to hurt people a lot, but I'm going for the Boston Celtics. I'm not supposed to, but the Lakers are going to lose this game. I know they are. Hands down. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't care. I'll say it right now, loud and clear. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think these Celtics are going to win this game with Jason Tatum. Alright, this is going to be a fun game right here. I just hate how it's at 4 p.m. Eastern time and 2 p.m. Western time. I hate that so much. Why can't this be the nightcap? Like, why can't it be at 5? You know, or 7? Well, 7 East Coast, 5 Western. Why can't it do that? Like, why? Yeah, 2 p.m. and it's in Los Angeles. I don't get it, man. I really don't. But I'm going Boston Celtics in this one. Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey against Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler. This is actually a pretty good game. I might be tuning into this too, which I am going to be tuning into this because you guys know how much I love basketball. I'm going to go with the... This is a really good game because I like both of these players. I got to go 76ers because, you know, that's my team that I love watching. I love Tyrese Maxey. I love watching Joel. So, I'm going Philadelphia on this one. Hopefully this is a good game. Hopefully Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler play in this game. Which most likely they will, but we don't know them. But yeah. Next game we got Luka and Kyrie, if Kyrie does play, in the Phoenix Suns. Kevin Durant hairline and Devin Booker. I will be taking Luka and the Mavs. But guys, that is my NBA recap for today. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your guys' favorite team is. And yeah, guys, I just want to say real quick, I'm excited for football. Raider Nation, you are going to lose today. I'm saying that right now before here in a few hours. So, Raider Nation, enjoy that loss, and just know that I'm going to be right on this one, alright? But guys, that'll be it for me. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.